smoke up. Couple bodies from the club dealing with this hangover. God damn.
This shit do taste like perfume.
It's good though, right?
I never had perfume before.
It's the most delicious
I
tasting
had that.
perfume I've ever had.
I had that table cleaner shit you used to give us.
Which one was that?
That Mama Juana?
Yeah,
Bro.
That shit have stripped paint off the walls, bro. Fuck is you talking about? Joe, watch your foot. You got it in Scott's frame.
Yeah,
Looks like he's rubbing your feet.
Stupid ass out of here.
Y'all into that. I'm not going, I'm not here to judge.
I mean, you want to
get swallowed up.
Said this nigga
you gonna swallow me up right here on the podcast?
Gawk me on the pod? Whoa.
If you rub my feet.
Hey man, look. Oh, did we start?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
That was the intro song played. And then Joe started talking about
Swallowed. Swallowed up. Oh, Jesus Christ. Welcome everybody to the Hangover Podcast. I'm your host, Trey, aka Walter White, aka my mic keeps not working and I don't know what happened.
The nigga is literally like the same amount of feet away from me and Joe, but apparently his signal keeps dropping. And I have no idea why.
Lucky me. You're not gonna hit it for me one time?
Oh.
Like, no, not really.
I didn't know that was something to celebrate.
We're just gonna keep it moving. Just gonna keep it moving.
Positive vibes.
Sitting across from me as always is Takeoff Music's very own Mr. TRTL.
No mics, all hype, baby.
You heard? And then sitting to my right, we have the obnoxious, the he's only here because he lives here, that would still show up late though if we didn't tell him that we were coming, Mr. Average Joe.
Fucking vigorously.
Hey. Would you fuck me?
Goodbye, horses. Oh my God, how was everybody's week?
It was fucking trash.
Yeah.
I had a headache. I'm just kidding. I just made something up.
You didn't feel like shit? You're just making that up? Okay.
Trying to make his life sound hard and shit.
I actually had a really good week here.
Actually wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
How about you, Joseph?
It was cold.
Oh, God. The cold is becoming disrespectful.
Like it waited all the way past Christmas and shit to decide to get wind chills of 0 degrees and shit.
And then yesterday for like 3 hours, I had to take my hoodie off because I got too hot.
Right.
And then now it's like icicles forming on the windshield of my car.
Yeah. I like worked inside this week and I still kept my hoodie on the entire time. That's like as far as I can remember, that's the first time in New Orleans that I've kept my hoodie on the entire time of working, even when it was cold outside.
I don't understand.
Granted, I was at the sugar mill and like they have open doors, but even when we close the doors, like it's still cold as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. You can literally feel the temperature changes from walking in the building to walking outside.
Speaking of work, did y'all know that a bar mitzvah is for a guy and a bat mitzvah is for a
girl?
Yeah.
Y'all know that?
Bat mitzvah.
Bat. Yeah. Excuse me?
Yeah.
Like,
So
that's B-A-T, nigga. That's a bat.
Are you just learning about this?
Huh?
Are you just learning about this?
Yeah, you wanna know how I found out?
You were putting shit together for a bat mitzvah?
Well, when I first saw it, I saw it like on the truck. They marked
figured
the
it
truck.
out.
They marked the truck for like what the gear is on the inside, and it said bat mitzvah, and I was like,
and your brain went, fucking idiot.
yeah, I thought somebody wrote that on the truck on purpose. I was like, they just, with their Boston accent, the bat mitzvah. I told one of the dudes, I was like, I thought you wrote that shit on the bat mitzvah. But yeah, but then I started to like think, like,
Uh-oh.
That's where the problem starts.
Dangerous grounds, baby, here we come.
Them thoughts are starting to swallow him up.
But I was like, so what if the person is like trans?
Then they die. They don't allow that
Jews
shit.
don't play that shit.
You know how I say, you know these trans Jews? Come on now. They don't allow that shit.
No, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that they kill transsexuals in the Jewish community. I'm just saying I've never seen a Jewish transsexual.
Yeah, man.
I was like, maybe they call it a misfitness or some shit. I don't know.
A they mitzvah.
Now you're about to think yourself into
They
a hole.
mitzvah.
Dear God. You don't
Them
remember
mitzvahs.
you don't remember Malibu's Most Wanted? When he had his bar mitzvah?
No.
Oh, never mind then.
I just remember. Oh no, that was in it. When I say Mala, you say boo. Mala, boo.
All
They
right.
told my boy
All
up.
right. Say what?
I said they told my boy up. That was fucked up.
I said that shit at work, and like half my coworkers was like, boo.
You ever thought when it was a good time to stop living over here, stop living up here, and start living down there? Well, what if we move from over here and move over there? Shit, my Aunt Shaniqua used to live over there, man. Oh, Jesus Christ. I need a vacation from you motherfuckers.
You need a what?
I need a vacation from you motherfuckers.
No, you
What did you say
don't.
you name?
What?
That's what she said.
You trying to get me swallowed?
Hey, did you see that football/basketball player?
Tell me more.
His name's like Noah.
Kaniga? That's how he pronounces his name? I'm good to go.
It's good nigga.
It's what?
It's good nigga.
I'm going to take it, as a man who his entire life has been told that he's pronouncing his own name wrong, I'm going to accept the way that he said it's pronounced.
You said Kanika?
He said Kaniga.
Kaniga?
Yeah. We all know he's wrong.
So,
Once his
Kaniga then.
granddaddy passed away, they were like, all right, now we can.
So Sir Davos was right. It's Kaniga. That's how you say night. Mm-hmm. Okay, so.
Did he really say that?
Yeah.
Huh?
Did he really
Kaniga.
say
Good nigga.
Yeah, you remember like the little chick checked him. She's like, you're not gonna be the hand of any king pronouncing night as Kaniga.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, well, let's see if we have any.
Top fans, here's all the people that like our shit. It's top fans. If you ain't on this list, you can suck our dicks.
Respectfully.
I feel like Scott be forgetting he's on camera while the fucking song's playing. As soon as the song comes on, that nigga just be stressing.
Light a cigarette.
Top fans.
Oh, no, and then you got to turn it right back on. And on a 15-month streak, we have Mr. Justin Jeffrey and Mr. Larry Frederick. And then for a 4-month streak, we have Mr. Devin Whitmore. And then on a 3-month streak, we have Mr. Matthew Lazar and Miss Brittany Hunter. And then on a 2-month streak, we have Mr. Daniel Ford II. And then we also have Keaton Goldchuck and the degenerates themselves, Mr. Orrin Bridgewater and Mr. Swamp Thing Nicholson himself. And that's all the top fans. All the time. By the way, I also got to finish the Cat Williams interview finally.
Uh-huh.
Like beginning to end.
Uh-huh.
Double fuck off, Joe.
Why?
Double fuck off.
Why?
Because I saw what you did last week. I re-listened to the episode, and I'm very disappointed in you.
Here we go, bro.
Very, very disappointed in you.
Stupid shit. What?
Very, very disappointed in you. Because you just kept saying, like, yeah, but like, everything that he was saying, some stuff he's got proof. Like, the man said, you brought up 4 times. The man said he could run a 4.3, and he ran a 4.3. So I decided to start my own interview. Turtle, ask me about the Hangover podcast, now that this is the future and I've left y'all.
How many times did you call Joe a nigga with a hard ER right behind this?
You know, I don't...
He's doing a leg roll.
You know, I don't have to talk about that because whatever happened there is null and void, honestly, when it comes to all the other stuff that went on behind the scenes of the Hangover. Joe used to bring men home. Every time that we would record the podcast, he have a new boy that he'd bring into the room and have sex with before and after the show to get himself ready and then to bring himself down. He also used to go do glory holes at the gas stations. Not giving, he would go cut a hole in the bathroom stall and let people stick their stuff through the hole in the wall and play with it. Swallowed up is what he called himself. And I mean, like throughout my life, like you have to be able to recognize stuff like that. Like my whole life, I've been a reader. I'm an avid reader. Like I've read at least 10 Stephen King books. You know what I'm saying? And Joe is just like, he steals money, and he likes young Hispanic immigrants. That's the kind of men, young Hispanic immigrant men, boys. That's what he goes into. Now, out of everything that I just said, Joe, one of those things was true. Does that make the rest of the interview true?
You know what I'm gonna do immediately after that?
What?
I'm gonna come out and say you were lying.
Ice Cube did that.
No, Ice Cube
A
said
few
he was
people
telling the
did
truth
it.
about Ricky
A
Smiley.
few people did. Wait, what?
Ice Cube said he was telling the truth about Ricky Smiley.
Okay.
About him not, but that was
going.
him telling the truth about him not being cast as Money Mike first.
Yeah.
He didn't say anything about the rewriting the script, none of that. Cube dodged all of that, and he was like, "No." The only thing he addressed was Ricky Smiley.
No, he said that.
Money Mike original.
He said there was never a rape in the script.
That part,
Yeah.
the rape thing too.
Yeah, he
was
said
the
that.
other thing
He's like, he said that was never a thing. He
Oh,
said if there was
see-
a rape in the script, there would have been a rape in the movie.
Oh, see, I didn't like finish like Ice Cube response. Like I got like halfway through.
And you were like, "This is going against everything that I believe, so I can't listen to it anymore."
"What the fuck? Like, what's wrong? What did I do, you son?
So you know what you did. As soon as I walked in the door, I felt like I got swallowed up the second I walked through the door.
I feel like you just been hiding all this contempt in your heart. for
And
me,
here we are.
And you just letting it,
And I'm letting it out
loose
now.
on me on the podcast.
I'm letting it out now because Nicole's not here again. She's coming back next week, guys. She's coming back next week.
He killed that motherfucker. That's what he did.
Next week.
You killed her. You just don't tell nobody.
She went on a fishing trip.
Yeah, right, right.
She's on another work trip, guys.
Hey.
But no, what really got me was I got to the part where he was talking about Ludacris, and I'm like, you lost me.
I know it's that.
I got to the part where he was talking about Ludacris, and I was like, yeah, you lost me. I can't listen to this anymore. Not like, I finished. I finished it.
That's how I sit, bro.
Well, stop it. Sit like a man.
Well,
Spread your legs.
Fucking bundle of sticks.
you just been this bit like this.
Yeah, that's it. Sit like a man. But yeah, once he got to the Ludacris part, I was like, yeah, no, I can't do this.
I forgot what he said about
He
it.
said that him and Ludacris were at an Illuminati party.
Oh yeah, that Illuminati.
And they
That's
told
it.
him, if you come in, you're gonna have to shave your head, no more little sideburn things, and we'll give you $200 million to do a movie. And then Shannon Sharp,
Shannon Sharp.
that guy, he was like, and what happened? He was like, well, one of them was me, the other one was Ludacris. And then he was like, and how many Fast and Furious movies have they done?
Yeah, I remember that part now.
Stop it. I'm not.
That's the shit that I'm talking about, though. That's when I was like, maybe he thought it was an Illuminati party. And nigga was just telling him, in order to get this part, you gotta shave your fucking sideburns. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe they were like literally like all drunk at a party. It was just like, no, you could do the Fast and Furious movie, Luda, but if you're trying to make like.
If you're trying to make it last, you need to shave
You
the
have to
sideburns
cut it.
and
Like
the
we
hair.
let you do Too Fast, Too Furious with the hair. You're gonna have to cut it off for the next one. And he was like, I don't know, man. It was like you gonna
it
turn
was
that.
like
You gonna turn it down
$200
$200 million?
Right.
All right, yeah, I'll shave him off. And Cat's like,
Illuminati. All yes.
I would never.
Whose mother did you
I
kill
would
to get
never cut off all this luxurious hair. But yeah, that's when he lost me. It was like, bro, like, because I can't. You're not gonna. You will never. And people are gonna be like, because you're a sheep. You need to wake up. Be woke.
Open your fucking
Open your
mind.
fucking eyes and get swallowed up. But it was like, you're not going to sit here and tell me the Illuminati is supposed to be a group of people that secretly run the world underground right in front of our faces. Mm-hmm. They're the Court of Owls, if you will, for my Batman.
That's I
fans.
was trying to think of who the fuck that was too.
And you mean to tell me the man that wrote such hits as Move, Bitch, Get Out of the Way, Roll Out, Go to Sleep,
Waterfalls.
Waterfalls, fuck me. That man's got a hand in running the world.
Oh.
Come on, bro.
Oh. Make love to me.
Oh! Baby, I got the potion. Anyway,
Take a sip of this and
Put your back in motion.
you know what I'm saying? He made an album called Chicken and Beer, bro. He got a hand in running the world.
Back for the first time.
Back for the first time, baby. Oh my God. But yeah, so that's where
I'll give you half of the interview was true, half of it was a lie. I'll give you
he
that.
said that. Turtle said that.
I'll give you 65. Because some of that shit, I was like, hey, you might be right.
No, and that's what I said. Like, especially when it came to the
How you
second.
felt about the Bernie Mac shit with Steve Harvey and them?
Oh, well, finding out that he was trying to call up Ocean's 11 to get
And I believe that shit.
I believe it.
I believe that shit.
I
You
believe
believe the part about
Wholeheartedly.
about they wanted to do comedy and they didn't want to be movie stars and Bernie Mac did and stuff like that?
Yeah, because Bernie said that shit.
No,
he
I
said
believe,
he had
like,
people
I'm not-
in his
I'm-
past that he used to run with that told him he would never make it in movies.
We got to stop this.
And somebody asked him if it was comedians, and he said, yeah, they were comedians.
We gotta
he
stop
was like,
this.
and they still comedians, but they never had a bigger TV career than me.
We got to stop this. Like, two things can be true.
Right.
Like, it's not either the whole interview was the truth or the whole interview was the lie.
was a lie, right.
It's like two things can be true. He sat there and, like Turtle said last week, he told his side of the truth.
Right.
And you lost me when you started talking about the Illuminati. And I read 3,000 books a year. I've read 3,000 books a year every year since I read the entire encyclopedia at 5 years old after I hitchhiked down to Florida with $3,000 in my pocket and slept outside on a park bench. And then, like, come on, man. I've never touched a drug in my life. My body is a temple. Like, at a certain point.
Why is that hard to believe?
It's not that it's like, that's not hard to believe.
He said,
I'll-
he
look,
said
I'll
he's
give
never
you the-
touched a hard
I'll give you the
Weed ain't a drug to me.
but
It alters your mind, so I mean, I guess, but
Right.
I'll give you the 3,000 books a year.
you're gonna have to give me more than that.
Nah, because I mean, I just find that wild. I don't think there's enough time in a year
It's not
to
if I
read 3,000
dog,
books.
If I gave up on my son, just fuck
throwing
it.
that out there.
He's got 10 kids. Fuck being a parent now. I got one. Fuck being a parent now. Fuck Nicole. Fuck whatever. And still go to work for 8 hours
Clip
a day.
that.
Still go to work for 8 hours a day. I could not read 3,000 books a year. And like people could go, well, that's because you're not in an elevated state. Like, and no. Like,
Suck my dick.
you ever heard that? Like, you remember that old game? You remember that old game? I think they called it Power Hour, where I think you had to take a shot of beer a minute or something like that, or whatever the case was. And most motherfuckers can't make it the full hour because they take 10 or 15 shots of beer and then be like, all right, I'm gonna take a break for this next minute, and then I'll just drink 2 the next minute, and then it just starts to pile up. Like, you're reading 8 books a day, and then you take one day and you're just like, I'm gonna go to the beach. I'm not gonna get to read all 8 books today. Now tomorrow you got to read 16, and then you read 2, so now you got it down to 14. But
I
then you
mean,
miss the
you
next
think
day.
about it though. If you hopeless living on a park bench, what
He said
do
he
you
still
have to
does.
do?
He said he still does. Still does.
I don't remember him. He still does that.
Well, I was under the impression that that's what he said. But also,
You do have a knack for misinterpreting when people are telling you, though.
that's a lie.
What?
When have I ever
Suck my
misinterpreted
dick
anything?
sideways, sir.
I'm not about to argue with him, bro. I'm not.
When have I ever misinterpreted anything somebody has said to me?
Nigga, 8 out of the 10 times we tell you something.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
No, it is
Why
not.
you sitting here talking on my name
You
like
know
that?
how many times I've made a joke towards you and you've gotten so defensive, you had to call me and be like, hey, you was just joking, right?
That's never happened once.
Look
That
at
has
his
never
face. Look at his face.
It's never happened one time. Because I need to know if we taking it there, Turtle. I need to know, is this going to end in a fight or are we just playing?
See, that's your problem right there. You misinterpret shit and it turns into a fucking fight.
Shut up. Stop making fun of my coasters. That's all I asked you to do, was stop making fun of my coasters. I worked so hard on those coasters.
Hey, I think you shaved years off bro life with that one because apparently that still hurt.
Every time we look at them bitches, they are cool. Fuck you.
Every time I put them on the table, I'm like, fuck, Turtle. Those are dope looking. Batman font on everything. Matter of fact, I'm about to go get in the lab tonight after this podcast and start designing new shirts. Guess what fonts they gonna be in?
I ain't about to sit here and argue with you because it's gonna turn into like the entire show.
It's gonna turn into a misinterpretation.
Yeah.
Misinterpretation.
Yeah, like the fuck. You remember the Roman candle fight we had? What led to that was you misinterpreting something.
That was you being a piece of shit.
There we go.
That was me turning into a piece of shit because you don't know how to interpret shit when people telling it to you. Or if I tell you, or if you ask me, Joe, you come to the show? Probably. I don't know yet.
And then he had the worst person.
Hold on,
to
let
ask
him finish what he just said.
If it was what he thought it was. Because you know every time he had that thought, he showed Nikki and been like, you think he is? And she was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, all green lights
Nikki
and gas and that shit.
Nikki love the drama. She be in the bed like playing with her fingernail, doing that thing. She's like, I wouldn't let him talk to me like that.
I respect that though. I'm just saying that's all green lights and gas around the fucking house.
And I did not misinterpret anything that happened when we had that Roman candle fight.
Bro, you fucking laugh.
I don't know what to do with my hands anymore because there's not a microphone in my face. So now I get where Cat Williams is coming from.
Bro was like this at one point, just up on it, just I don't.
And
He was molesting that glass, boy.
Delicately take a sip and then right back
Rubbing
to
the
it.
fuck out that.
No, but I mean, and no, so that's the thing. Maybe I did misinterpret that, and he doesn't read 3,000 books a year anymore. But guess what? I'll tell you a hint. He didn't read 3,000 books back then either when he claimed he was. You can sit there and tell me, oh yeah, when you're homeless, what else do you have to do? You have to find money to eat, turtle. You have to work harder when you're homeless.
Not necessarily.
I mean,
You sit in an office all day and collect a check.
Technically.
You know what I'm saying? I walk around 13 floors of a building all day and collect a check. That's all I have to do. And every now and then, fix a light bulb. And I make okay money doing
I'm
it.
about to say, but you could be listening to audiobooks, you know what I'm saying?
I can listen to
Knocking them out.
audiobooks. The one that I'm listening
Bing, bang,
to,
bang.
the one that I'm listening to right now is 300 pages. It is a 6.5 hour audiobook. Do the math. If every one is 6 hours, how many of those can I knock out in a day?
Every one of those audiobooks is 6 hours.
How many can I knock out in a day if I'm just
The
reading
average
6 hour
person is
audiobooks?
only up for probably about maybe 12 hours minimum.
Let's say 16. Let's say 16. The 8 hours to sleep.
All right, well then you only got fucking
2.5?
2.5 books a day.
maybe that nigga's like one of them.
Full of shit. Maybe he's full of shit.
Maybe he's like Rayman.
Maybe.
People get
Rain Man only read
diagnosed
5
for
books a day.
people get diagnosed for the spectrum late in life.
Hey,
you know, black
you know
people
what
don't
I'm saying?
believe in that shit. So.
It could be, but then I also don't know how he's got time to spend time with his kids, how he's got time to fucking work.
Baby. Listen to that bitch on 2 times
Hey,
speed.
man,
That
look.
6 hours is now 3 hours.
I'll tell you what, I
You know
will
what I'm
give
saying?
Joe, I will give
In that
Joe
16-hour span, now I can listen to 4.5 books.
That's not 8.
It's still 4.5. It's
I'll
better
tell you
than
what.
2.5.
Maybe he had them bitches on while he was sleeping.
That don't
That's
count
9
then.
per every 2 days.
It counts as much as I fucking said it counts, honestly. But like, bro, like I hear shit in my sleep all the time.
You can't let me answer questions like this while drinking tequila and smoking weed. How about that? Because I'm going to have too many logical reasons in my mind.
So that was it.
You're gonna turn to Scott.
Well, that was it. Was I just got to the point where I was like literally walking around work the other day, and I was like, you know what? I never did actually get to finish the interview. Let me go finish the interview. So I threw it back on and was just listening to stuff, and then that's when he got to like the stuff with his childhood, and that's when it was like, I'm not gonna sit here and tell somebody what that trauma is. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how rough his childhood was, and I'm also not gonna sit here and say that at 13 years old. He didn't hop in the truck with a grown-ass man and go from Ohio to Florida.
Right.
And then with only $3,000 that he got from mowing lawns, like whatever the case may be, and then had to survive. Believable.
Right.
It sounded like
possible.
you were saying he was full of shit when you first started talking about it.
Do I believe him fully? No. But it's not impossible. Like
Right.
It's like Mythbusters. Like how it's like, oh no, this could happen.
Right.
It's just not necessarily
Until there's
probable.
another person to actually confirm the story.
Yeah,
So
which I
just-
mean, the game's the game. Like
it's like, all right, put it to you this way in a little simpler terms. It's like having that one nigga who always shows up to the party and got this extravagant ass story.
Oh, I know
about
exactly who it is.
where the fuck he been for however long it's been since we seen the nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's always that
Yeah.
one person who's got that mile-long story.
I'll take it a step further. I got a friend right now, and I hope he still listens to the podcast so he'll know I'm talking about him. Every time he did it felt like once a day, if not twice a week, that he was doing something and something bad happened that required him to show his fighting skills. Because we always knew dude could fight. But then it's like one day it's like almost Christmas time. He goes to Walmart.
All of a sudden, it's life John Wick.
No, right. But like he's walking around Walmart and he was like, I gotta buy my son a bike. So I go to the bike section. I look up on the rack and I see one of the bikes.
my God.
I know you know what I'm talking about. I go into the bike section. I see one of the bikes sitting up on the rack. And I asked the guy, hey, bruh, y'all got any more of those bikes? And he's like, yeah, actually, we got one more. There's only one left in the entire store and it's in the back. Let me go get it real quick. And he was like, all right, cool. I'll just stand here and wait. And while I'm standing there waiting, another dude walks up and goes, oh, wow, that's a really nice bike up there. And I was like, yeah, bro, I just got the last one for my son. And he was like, no, you not. I'm going to have to take that from you. And I was like, bitch, who you think you talking to? Like, I'm like, bro, I be going
One
to
of them
Walmart.
niggas.
I be going to Walmart all the time. That has never happened to me.
Never. Now, and I see everybody I know in fucking Walmart. Everybody I know in fucking Walmart. That has never happened.
And then he'll just be like, bro, the other day, I'm on my ride to work. I stop at the gas station to go get something to drink. And while I'm in there, dude keeps fucking staring at me. So I finally turn around and go, hey, bro, you got a fucking problem. And dude looks at me and goes, I don't know, you want to go outside? I'm like, bro, I'm just trying to go to work, but I'll go out in the parking lot and fuck you up real quick. I'm like, bro, you can't go nowhere, dog. Like, everywhere I go in my life, dog, do you know how long it's been?
Escalation all the way through.
Do you know how long it's been since I've been somewhere and really thought I was about to have a problem with somebody? Like, if like a newcomer comes in and we all drinking and we all talking, somehow we always end up on like our battle stories. Like we always end up telling the war stories. We always sit around like, oh, bro, you remember the time we got in a fight with that? Like, we always end up telling the story. But that is over a 33-year period.
Facts.
That we have 20 good stories. You know what I'm saying? This dude every day, he goes and does anything. It's John Wick. It's John Wick. Anytime I go anywhere, some shit is always inches away from popping
Got to
off.
show a nigga I got these beaters.
You don't know how that man living those stuff. Maybe he really be doing that on his own.
That's the
Maybe
point
he
I'm
don't do it
making.
with people around him because he don't want people in his shit.
That's
you
the
know?
point I'm making about Cat Williams. It's like, is it possible?
Felon mentality.
Is it possible?
Around like he's the prison yard.
And it's like, that's what I'm
No, I don't want your honey.
That's the point I'm making about Cat Williams. Is it's like, is it possible that every time our friend goes to Walmart or the gas station or the public park or fucking church or anything like that,
Or a
some
cemetery,
some shit is always about the cemetery. I swear to Christ, Turtle, I'm not joking right now. I think he told me a story about almost getting in a fight at the cemetery. And it's like,
So you trying to add to the collection is what you telling me.
and he said some slick shit like
bury
that.
your
I'll
ass
put you in the hole next to him. I'll put you in the hole next to him.
Oh my God.
Now, is it possible that every time that friend goes somewhere, he's about to get into a fight? Maybe.
It's possible.
Just like Cat Williams. It's like, yeah, it's possible that that's how it went. But how probable is it that's how it went?
Shit.
What made you go to Florida? I don't know. I asked 10 truck drivers, where y'all going? And they all told me different parts of America. One guy said Florida, and I was like, man, it's cold in Ohio. I'd like to go somewhere warm. And I drove with a stranger down to Florida.
People do it all the time.
Yeah. And then they end up on dumbheadlessbitches.com.
And then nigga said he lived amongst some hookers in Oklahoma.
Some ladies of the night in
Ladies of
Oklahoma.
the night.
Hey, look, and then I know some people that have lived all over America, so I love that part too, where he was like, wait, so like, You live with prostitutes in Florida? No, that's when I was living in Oklahoma City. Oh, Oklahoma City is when you found that bag of gold that you used to fund your movie career. No, that's when I was living in Antarctica amongst the penguins.
I met an Eskimo man taught me to speak penguin. Became one with the natives.
Oh God!
But
William, that's bad.
But like even when Uncle Shay asked him, or like the dude in the background there, even when they asked him like certain questions to like go back on what like he was talking about, he'd go up, he'd be like, "No, that's not what I said," and he'll tell you what he said and go into more.
Unbelievable shit.
the fact that he did it just like them, he was like, "No, that's not what I said."
Yeah,
Picks up drink.
Leg rub.
Let me explain.
The leg rub is the new Birdman hand rub.
What?
Just know, if I'm rubbing my legs, I'm about to tell you some bullshit.
Shit about to get interesting.
You about to be mad at me. Oh, man. But yeah, so that's more like what I was getting at was like, I finally got to finish the interview, and like as it went on, I'm like, just come on, man. Like, again, two things can be true. He decided that he was going to spill the beans about a lot of stuff that A, he knows, and B, he believes is going on in Hollywood. And then on the flip side, I also think that Cat Williams is very offended by the fact that he stands on business so much it has affected his career, and he is not where he should be professionally. I do believe in my heart he's bitter.
I think you could say that though about his movie career more or less than his comedic career.
No, because comedic career, he's
still
considered
packing
one of the greats.
stadiums. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
I think if anything, that's what that would be directed towards. Like,
but I think he also has
resentment did exist.
I think the resentment exists because he's not as widely recognized as maybe he should be.
And I don't think that's I don't think that's the case either, because like one of the things he did besides like Ludacris and Kevin Hart, I don't think he went at anybody who hasn't brought his name up. You know what I'm saying? Like I've never heard Kevin Hart mention him or Ludacris, but everybody else done said something about him that he mentioned.
Yeah, and I don't doubt that.
So the bitter part is what I'm touching on.
I do think he's bitter about his career. I think that first, let me say, I think he deserves to be in a different light. Like, I think not enough people talk about Cat the way that they probably should. Like, after I finished listening to the interview, the first thing I did was went and throw on the Pimp Chronicles, because I forgot how much I loved that stand-up. And, like, it's Pimpin', loved it. What was the other one? Was it Pimpadelic or something like that? Was that what it was? I can go to my recently played.
By the way, the Niners are on right now, and it's playoffs. So if I like have
American Hustle.
That's what it was.
If I have a twitch or like randomly scream or some shit, that's why, yo.
No, the best will forever be, I forgot what episode it was, but I think we were talking about dead kids. And you were watching the game. You were watching the game while we were talking about it. It was just like, yeah, and then the kid died, and you were like. I was like, yo, maybe not right now.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, here we go.
All right. So, what else happened this week? What else is going on?
Oh man.
No, that wasn't you. Never mind. Go ahead.
I did see I just recently seen it for myself. The video of the dude jumping on the judge.
Yo.
Bro,
my man needs to be in some sort of Olympics.
That's what I'm saying.
He cleared that desk, didn't even touch it.
Bro, you know what I'm saying? That's the one thing I wanted to get straight.
Bro is doing it for Men in Black.
Bro got hot.
Bro is doing. You remember when Will Smith was chasing that dude in the beginning of the movie and he started crawling up the fucking building? That was dude. Like, he is proof that aliens exist.
Man, bro should be.
Bro, you going under the jail, my guy.
Bro should be at the combine. He gonna get out. He gonna jump out that motherfucker.
Oh shit, Toto, you saw that shit?
Yeah, I seen that shit. They had the arraignment for his ass when they gave him his charges. They threw everything but the fucking courthouse at that nigga.
What?
He got it all.
Yo, and then
they had him walk in there with the fucking
with spit guard,
with the spit guard
fucking
and
like,
shit.
no, they had him in there looking like Hannibal Lecter, son. And like, what got me even more was they redid the trial where he jumped over the desk because the woman never got to pass the sentence. The judge never got to pass sentence.
Right.
So they had the one where she passed the sentence, and she even said like, my decision is in no way affected by the acts that occurred last week, like, you know, whatever. But I love it because you can almost hear in her voice, she's like, I ain't gotta add nothing to it.
Nope.
You can almost hear that in her voice. Like, I'm gonna just give you what I was gonna give you because I was already about to give you some fucked up shit.
Right.
They're gonna see you next door. Like,
Facts.
they're literally gonna wheel you out of here and then bring you into another courtroom. And I don't
hit you with that bitch.
I don't remember what they passed out, but like, she felt like that girl sounded way too excited about the charges that she was throwing at that man.
What?
Like,
She was ecstatic.
what?
She couldn't wait to hit that man. As soon as she got the call to do the fucking case, she was on that shit. She was like,
That had to be
what?
her auntie.
I'm doing who?
That had to be her auntie.
Oh, hold on, let me go get my mug.
I kind of felt what dude was coming from though, like when he jumped on her ass. Like I was like, cause he was like, yeah, like I dealt with like I think it was like a mental illness or like anger issues and some shit like that. And he was like, I'm like, you know, getting that together and getting that under wraps and stuff like that, and just looking at stuff from a different light and stuff like that. And she was like, immediately after he says that, she's like, well, yeah, but I think it's time you deal with something from the other end, or you like get some like consequences of punishment from like the shit you did.
Yeah.
And like even in that moment, I was watching, I was like, why you gotta be a bitch? You know what I'm saying? And sure enough, I heard something in the background, and next thing you know, Buddy was like RVD her ass over the fucking
Yo, it was like
RVD.
Bro, it was like the beginning of Space Jam. It was like the beginning of Space Jam when Michael Jordan's dad told him come inside, and he turned around and was like, nah, I gotta dunk it one more time. And slow-mo just ran up. Like the way he dove over that table. Cause like in my mind, we have had this conversation so many times on this fucking podcast. But like you have to ask yourself, was it worth it? And I feel like he was proud of himself. I feel like he was like, I got to put knuckle lumps all over that bitch.
That nigga knew. He was like, yo, I'm going in that bitch forever. She ain't even got to tell me my charges. As soon as she done, I'm putting hands and feet on her.
Because he was sitting there saying...
The lawyer already gave me the rundown. You know what I'm saying? If like she don't cut time or like I get off with some shit, like I'm getting the book. You know what I'm saying? So
she gonna hit me with the book. I'm about to hit her with these
bro probably already
beats.
had the rundown. So when she hit him with the,
I get the book, she get the
you feel
bricks.
something else or whatever like that, bro was like, R-V-D. Just 5-time
That
frost
nigga was
blast her
listening
ass.
to the Hardy Brothers music before he walked up in that bitch.
Straight
Oh, man. Heard that glass break. Here comes Steve Austin.
Nah, all you hear when she say that shit, all you hear is the Chris Benoit song. Come on. Dun, dun. Dun, dun.
Oh, my God.
Hey,
Yeah.
y'all know when he first came into wrestling, he was known as the Canadian Crippler.
Yeah, I saw that shit.
We didn't know that he was the child murderer.
Jesus.
The genocidal.
All right, we have a voicemail. I know we're late, but it just came through. Goddamn.
Let's go, baby.
Dorian.
Oh,
All right, is the Bluetooth turned up?
you're.
All right, and here
We
go. Sit down, Joe.
You see, this is what happens. You skip a show, and now you got to hear me twice in 1 week. So
That's old.
That's old. Oh, there it is.
good evening, dudes and dudettes. We are back in the house yet again, doing what it is we
Yep.
do. And Scott,
Sorry.
I can't lie, bro. You got me feeling kind of blue for 162, man. I know these things don't always. Actually, before I do that, give me this. Hang on. Yeah, that's better. So, now before you think I'm trolling, Scott, I am, but there's a double meaning here because if you're not familiar, this is actually the opening track for the movie The Breakup. Jennifer Aniston, Vince Vaughn, great fucking movie. Doesn't sound as bad as it is, and I'm sorry, it isn't as bad as it sounds. That's probably a better way to put it. And like Lenny Kravitz said, it ain't over till it's over, man. So shout out to you for pouring your soul out to us last week. I appreciate the what is the word?
Transparency.
Transparency. There it is. So football.
Let's go.
4 games left.
Timing.
Actually 3 because the Ravens just destroyed the fucking Texans.
Yes.
So who do you got out of who's left? And lastly, Coach Tara Vanderveer has passed Coach K for all-time wins on D1's basketball, men's or women's. So shout out to her. Passing names like Summit and Noriyama. That's the GOAT, man. Shout out to her. And lastly, I've been getting trolled lately by these fucking ads about a new Pirates movie. Don't know how that's gonna work without Johnny Depp, but I'm curious to see, or if they work it out and he comes back. But the clips I've seen are basically all old clips from the movie. They just kind of strung together, so I haven't seen anything new yet. Don't know what's up with that. But anyway, shout out to y'all, love y'all, and do what y'all do. Peace.
So to take it from the end.
By the way, if he's there, and mind you, if he's there, shout out to Joe, man. I know the Niners are playing the Packers like right now. So if you're actually there right now, shout out to you, bro. That's some dedication, man. Peace.
Hell yeah.
What were you about to say?
Oh, to take it like from the end, like didn't Disney apologize to Johnny Depp and he said he wouldn't do it even if they offered him such and such amount? So Disney came back and was like, well, we're gonna give you higher than that to do the new ones.
I don't know that.
I don't know if it was like I don't know if it was like fake news or what, but I did like see that somewhere. And I hope they mend those fences because, like D said, bro, there is no Pirates of the Caribbean without Johnny Depp. There's just not. And
apparently, they did issue a public apology to Johnny Depp and, and an invitation to return to the Pirates franchise. But he turned it down.
He probably turned it down right there on the spot, and then like they probably still offered him some more money and stuff like that. Look, money talk.
I love that you have so much hope for Johnny Depp.
I do, bro.
I want him to
y'all
come
know
back.
how I feel about Pirates of the
yeah,
Caribbean. So look, if there's ever any time I was optimistic in my life, it's about this.
Will you watch the new Pirates of the Caribbean?
If there's no Johnny Depp, I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to you. I probably will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same reason you watch The Stand.
You gotta see if they made it a shit pile.
Yeah.
Okay. You gotta see if they ruined it.
Yeah. I have to. I still haven't seen Aquaman though.
I like this is the first time I'm taking a stand.
Oh.
I'm not going to see it.
What?
Well, if Johnny Depp, like, if he pull a Dave
I'm gonna
Chappelle,
watch it at home.
yeah.
Illegally.
I mean, like if he was to pull a Dave Chappelle and was like, "Hey, all my fans don't watch that shit," then I'm not.
Right. But yeah, I don't know. Like, granted, I'm aware that well, I can't even say that because it's like they say the show. I mean, the movie, the franchise wasn't made to be built around Jack Sparrow, but it did.
I know if it's me or you.
But it did.
Yeah.
So now you're telling me that the best part of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies isn't going to be in it?
Right.
What's the point?
Right. Ain't no point.
So.
Yeah, I don't even give a fuck if you bring back like Orlando Bloom and Elizabeth Swann.
Apparently they're trying to bring Margot Robbie into it to be the new Jack Sparrow.
I mean, you put her in that outfit, I might have some better feelings about it.
I mean, I'll go watch it.
Yeah,
I'll go watch it.
I feel like she could pull off
Check it
like
out.
the kind of like the weird pirate like Captain
She
Jack
played a
Sparrow.
good Harley Quinn in my opinion.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like I feel like that'd be dope. But it's not Johnny.
It's not Johnny Depp.
But and to answer your question about who I got left in the playoffs, obviously the Niners. I had the Texans, but they fucking lost.
I didn't bet on that shit.
Right. And I have the Bills and KC game. I got the Bills and the Detroit and Tampa game. I think Detroit's gonna win it, but I think if Tampa defense can shut them down a good bit, I think Tampa could take that shit. Yeah. Baker out there like Baker on the field saying nigga. So did you see that post? It was like how many black quarterbacks are left in the playoffs, and it had Baker Mayfield up there. Yeah, I think Tampa can upset them, honestly.
Yeah, I think it'll be an upset for sure. Bills over KC, taking Niners over Green Bay.
Why you sound like you're falling asleep while you say this?
Because I'm trying to think.
Oh.
Who was the other one?
Tampa, Detroit.
Yeah, that was one that I wasn't sure on.
I hate it even more because I'm watching this game and I have no like emotional connection at all. But like Joe's energy is like making me go for the guys in red.
And I had Baltimore. Bussing Houston, just like they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Debo just started limping.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
So, what else?
Joe's done for the podcast.
What else? Yeah, I'm about to go drink myself into a fucking coma. What else did he ask us?
What else did he ask?
I'm not sure.
I said did he?
He did touch on the breakup a little bit, but as far as that goes, I do want to shout out to everybody that reached out to me after the episode went live.
Y'all pussy.
Bro, I was so nervous. Like, we recorded that on Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I had the whole weekend and like was waiting for it to get posted on Monday, and I was super nervous, and like part of me wanted to like keep texting Turtle like, hey, let's scrap the episode. Like let's not even do it. Because I was just afraid that yeah. It's all right. It's all right.
You was afraid that
it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. I love you. I was afraid that like, cause I just be talking sometimes and like not thinking before I talk, and like I was afraid that like I'd said something that like was gonna piss Nikki off or something like that, and then this was gonna like all go down the toilet. Like I'd be here right now crying, like she won't let me see the kid, like. But nah, like shout out to everybody again that reached out and was cool about like I had a bunch of messages like, you know, if you need anything, let me know, you know, da-da-da. And like I said, man, everything's cool. Everything's copacetic. Everything's still good. Like, you know, I'm pretty much all moved out at this point. Like, I got my room set up and I'm trying to figure out how to get my book collection on the wall without putting so many holes in the wall. But yeah, I mean, everything is cool. Everything's goody. Like, I've had my kid this whole time. He's with the grandparents right now. She's out getting dinner with some friends. Getting swallowed up.
Jesus Christ.
But also she did reach out while she was listening to the episode, and she was like, yeah, Joe was right, I am crying.
Grace, go away. Go lay down.
Go lay down, mama.
But yeah, again, shout out to Nikki P, man. She's fucking still dope. She's still dope for now. I'll let y'all know if anything changes. But Turtle, you sent something about the Titanic?
What?
You sent a video about the Titanic?
Play it on Bluetooth.
Let's see.
This is, pause it real quick.
Titanic's job.
Oh my God, I did watch this video.
This is
Shits and Gigs.
Shits and Gigs, yeah. Fuhad and James, they from across the UK. Fucking hilarious. They shit is always a good time. Scott, you gotta adjust your headphones a little bit. I hear it squeaking. There you go.
Better?
Yeah.
Okay.
They fucking hilarious.
Love
Shout
them.
out to Shits and Gigs.
Love them.
If y'all ever see
Hit the
clips,
bug.
Shit, sorry.
please follow their page because they're fucking hilarious. This is probably just a random clip I sent to the pod to
You
get
did.
our same type of reaction. See what the fuck it's about. But you can go ahead and play.
I forgot what it was. Now I remember.
Me too.
And I'm really annoyed that I thought about this for a solid 20 minutes after you sent it.
Oh wait. Let's wait for Joe to get.
But this Titanic's.
Joe, hurry up.
Oh, I remember what it is now. I remember. What it is. I
Yeah,
remember.
yeah.
Yeah.
I know Joe didn't watch the clip, so I'm more curious how his feelings are towards it.
I watched.
And it's perfect. It's during the commercial break.
And it's during a commercial break. Okay, cool. You ready, baby? You ready? Here we go.
Titanic's just hit the berg. It just so happened you landed on the door. And I'm hanging on. I'm shaking and shivering.
Yeah.
And I'm like, please. I need to, jump in the water for a bit, let me get on the door. Are you letting me on the door?
Yeah, we'll alternate. We'd have to.
What if the only way we could both fit on there was in missionary?
Oh my God.
Because we can.
Yeah. Why missionary? To be fair, it doesn't matter. It could be collapsed. It's either collapsed doggy or missionary. I would do the missionary. I'd have to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd have to.
Fair.
I'd have to.
What if you felt a little tummy stick?
I'd be concerned.
Obviously, you're going to be concerned.
I'd be very concerned. Like, we're about
Would
to...
you say, James, I'm concerned, or would you do something about it?
I'd fling you off. Yeah. Subside that boner.
Right, yeah.
Subside that boner. You're not thinking straight. We're trying to survive here and you're getting hard.
Titanic's.
All right.
That's what's exciting about it. I'm about to fucking die. Ooh.
All right,
Fucking
so
thing off me.
first things first. Titanic sinks. We're on the boat together. I mean, we both end up by the same door Jack and Rose ended up by. Joe,
She's a bitch.
do you let me on the door with you? No? No. You gonna let me die?
Yeah.
No, you're not.
I'm petty. I'm
wouldn't
petty,
let
bro.
me.
I'm petty. I'm be like,
Joe, I know you.
I actually no.
Joe,
what-
I know
no,
you.
No, not
Joe,
only
I know you.
not only would I not let you on, but I'm gonna swim that bitch.
And I know you're lying.
Remember that shit you was talking?
Turtle,
Am I letting you on the door?
are you letting me on the door with
Do we have to do a missionary stuff?
you? Reverse doggy, I'll lay on your back.
No. Absolutely not.
Because the next one that pissed me off is, what if, I'm picturing me laying on the door, and, obviously I'm not going to let my friend die. So it's like, do you have to get on the door with me? All right, let's do it. Then we're going to get on the door. Oh, am I?
Yeah, you cut now.
Am I good now?
Yeah.
Okay. So obviously I got to let one of y'all on the door. I'm not going to let you die in the cold water.
Right.
So I'll let you on the door, and then we start to sink.
Right.
So now I got to push you off. So that was even more awkward. Because I was like, I can't die. I tried. I tried to help us, and it didn't go that way. So, unfortunately, now it's like, all right, well, what am I going to do? And it's like, all right, well, we're going to have to find you something else. So I'm going to be on the door, and I'm going to paddle, and you just swim.
Better hold on to this bitch like we're tubing.
Oh, shit.
But somebody farted.
Nope.
But so let's say me and Turtle both in the water and the door can't hold two people. Who you letting on?
Turtle. I'm not even thinking twice about it. Turtle, get up here. And Joe gonna be like, yeah, you're right. We should probably get up there for once. I'm gonna be like, yeah, you should go find something. You should go find something later. And then, to your credit, 10 minutes into us being on the door and you trying to find something else, Turtle gonna start some bullshit. And you'll be like, 99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer.
Yeah,
and then I'm gonna fling him the fuck off the
My
door.
ADHD
And be like,
is
Turtle,
way too
Turtle,
bad.
get up here.
I'm going to start counting the dead people. I'm going to be like, look, that's one. That's another one. That's two.
But now, me and Turtle are but in this scenario,
God, let me see your hand.
but in this scenario, me and Turtle are dick to dick. So I'm like, can you shut up? Can you shut up? Because now, Turtle, I'm just imagining Turtle's head's right here. So he's just, there's one right there. There go another one right
You
there.
fucking laying
And
there,
I'm laying
legs
there,
open and shit. Just bruh.
Turtle, shut up. Turtle, shut up. Turtle, shut up. And then if I start to feel, same thing, if I start to feel a boner, I'm going to be concerned. Why right now?
Because it's cold outside and this is a warm area on my penis. It feels nice.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna tell you if I gotta use the bathroom either. I'm just pissed.
Hey, straight Dumb and Dumber. straight Dumb and Dumber on the motorcycle. On the motorcycle. It's like, yo, you gotta pull over. I gotta pee. Just let it go, man. Oh, it's actually warm.
And I was about to say that. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you, bro. It's ass cold out there.
That would probably feel amazing.
Yeah,
Let it
bro.
rip.
Like just
Let it rip.
Just go.
yeah, just if we survive this,
We just never talk about it again.
Nope.
nah.
That's it.
Nope. Ain't no video cameras out here.
No. Oh.
Just don't piss me off.
It's gonna be that one dead
Literally.
nigga with a smartphone that's still on record.
Hey, so wait, so now we're laying tummy to tummy. Missionary. You get a boner, we pee on each other like whatever. Like somebody hears the conversation where it's just like, bro, I gotta pee, and it's like, just let it go. Like the warmth might actually help us. And then we look over and we see some dude recording.
Kill him.
Now you gotta die.
Yeah,
Yep.
kill him.
I'm about to
Now
paddle
we,
this door
let's
over
say
there.
now we gotta
drown you.
hop off the door real quick.
Yeah.
Nope. I'm not getting off. Nope. Scott, roll this side. I'm gonna roll that side.
Uh-huh. Take
You
that
come and
nigga
kill the
head,
fuck
take that
out
nigga
of
head
you.
and just dip him.
You son of a bitch.
Nah, I feel
That's
like
gonna give your body adrenaline.
Yeah, right.
nah, I feel
Because
like if I was
he
on,
about to
like,
bring this shit back and put it on the internet. We can't have
Put
it.
his ass under the door, just
now you gotta fuck with him. Be like, hey, if you give me the phone, like, I'll let you on the door. Just lie to him to his face in his moment.
lob that bitch. Fuck out here.
Just swim off the way on the door. But nah, if I was on a door with T, like I'd probably throw myself off of it. Like first 45 minutes.
They're gonna make you kill himself. Kill
That's
yourself.
what I'm saying, bro. Nah. Cause he gonna start that shit like, bro, we're about to die. And Turtle's like, nah, but I'm bored though. Like, he gonna start doing
Just
that
on the
dumb
door,
shit.
board in the door, and I'm on the door, board.
Yeah,
Board,
yeah.
door,
Bro, I'm
board,
just
door.
gonna hit one of these. I'm gonna be like, I'm just gonna roll off.
Again, Men in Black, the alien on the top of the roof. You don't understand. Your world's gonna end. Like you're getting way too close to the end. Watch that ledge. Watch that ledge. Swan dive off. Because I'm like, me and Turtle gonna aggravate the piss out me. Joe gonna piss me off. Like that's how it's all gonna go. Oh fuck, Turtle, you sent quite a few videos.
I did.
Is there any in particular?
There was another one from James and Fahad that I forgot to send. But it was talking about, they was asked a question on Twitter. What is the weirdest thing that made you break up with somebody? And the chick said, I had to let go of Buddy because he had more cheeks than me.
What? Like a fat ass?
And the dude James was like, oh, I'm caked up. She'd have hated me. He was like, but it's a gift and a curse. He was like, you ever just been hugging your girl real tight and she just come up behind you?
Hey, nothing makes me madder.
That's fire.
Hey, nothing makes me more mad.
What? That is a violation on all accounts. Man, move your fingers from back there.
Nicole was notorious, bro. Like, hey, can you get something out the cabinet for me? Oh, the one down here? Yeah. And then I lean down to go get it, and she, hey, yo, that was me.
This is not prison.
That's why you
I am a boy.
That's why you started wearing pants around the house.
You hear me? Joe come over at 10 o'clock at night. I'm wearing jeans. Like,
Fucking Carhartts, nigga. Big ass jeans.
Nah, nigga. You come up and you like hug me and you grab my ass like that. I like that shit. You know what I'm saying? I go to reach for something and you grab my ass, like, you see it.
like,
But it's always in the worst position they do it too. They wait until they got like the underhooks on you the way you can't get away. They just grab on, hold on for the ride, like, bitch, let me go.
Right?
yeah, now you start sounding like the dude off Horrible Bosses. Wait, you raped me. This is rape. Rape. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, let's see some of these other videos that fucking Joe sent, or Turtle sent.
Send it.
You're running, you're scared.
Oh, this shit pissed
He's
me off.
scared.
Hold on, pause it.
Huh?
This is a little bit of context. So, a new female rapper, I can't think of her name at the time. I'm sure her name's in the description. Caribou. New chick, I'm not sure where she's from.
Yeah.
But she was endorsed by Lil Yachty. dating Lil Yachty. She one of these new drill rappers. In my opinion, she's trash. Sorry. You don't like it, fuck you. It's trash. She's got a good little following, whatever. She's dating Lil Yachty. Apparently they had some type of issues or whatever. She getting violent, she like a real life drill rapper. She talking about all the gang shit, so I'm sure she's got the mentality. She's, popping off or whatever. I'm sure Yachty was trying to get away from the situation.
Yeah,
so
probably.
she goes live, and this is the live right here.
And that's y'all president. That's who y'all look up to. Y'all talking about one night this, one night that. The fuck? He can't even last one round. Like, you're running, you're scared. He's scared. Huh? And that's y'all president. That's who y'all look up to. Y'all talking about one night this, one night that. The fuck? He can't even last one round. Like,
All right, so maybe I don't speak black. What the fuck is she talking about? Last one round with what? Like fucking?
Yeah, she's talking about fucking.
Oh no, I come quick, baby. I never overpromised. I just underdelivered. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I
Fuck you
get in,
talking about?
I
And
get
we gonna-
out. You know what I'm saying?
And we're gonna keep it a bean. Nobody
Right.
looks up to you, Lil Yachty.
Nobody what?
Nobody look. That was your. She was talking about Lil Yachty,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Nobody looks up to Lil Yachty.
Nobody looks up to
Nobody.
Yeah.
He is the poster child for whack rappers. That
But
is-
nah, I was more or less talking about the fact that, you know what I'm saying, we don't know, you know what I'm saying, she getting violent or whatever, and she decided to make a video trying to call him out for running away, and then talk about, you know what I'm saying, he only lasts one round and shit. Like, what you want him to do? You want him to stand there, you put hands on him, and then he beat your ass?
Yeah. Now it's a very different story on the live. if
Right,
it
and then
goes
you got to
down.
think about it. Then you the female that let Lil Yachty beat your ass.
That which is
She was talking about
fucked up.
fighting.
No. She's talking about fucking with the one round. She's talking about him walking away at the beginning of it, though. And that's what I was saying. What do you want him to stand there for?
Right.
So you can get ignorant and then he fuck around and beat your ass. Now you the bitch that got beat up by Lil Yachty.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Now that should come up.
Right.
You got your ass beat by Lil Yachty.
Right. Now you on Love and Hip Hop like, yeah, y'all may know me as the girl that got beat by Lil Yachty. Stupid ass.
But now, after you talking shit, what if I do see you again and I beat your ass?
Right.
Like,
Now it's not, now I'm not running.
yeah.
Post that on your motherfucking live.
Yeah, I wasn't running. I walked away.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause I ain't about to sit here, kick your fucking ass, you come up off of it, and my career's ruined.
Facts.
Fuck out of here. You know what you doing.
Bitch, I got a Sprite deal.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Bro,
I pack out
can we
shows.
talk about that?
Huh?
Can we talk about that?
Sure.
Like, people really be taking that, like, I know, like, I'm showing my age, but, like, the whole when keeping it real goes wrong shit.
Uh-huh.
But it's like, that's my thought process on it. Is it's like, oh, he ran. Yeah.
Yeah, bitch.
Because what's the end game here?
Right.
You beat my ass, and now I'm all fucked up.
Right.
I beat your ass, and now I go to jail
Right.
and lose my sponsorship. Like you said, bitch, you ain't worth a Sprite sponsorship.
At all. At all. You ain't even worth the cap on the Sprite bottle from the Sprite sponsorship.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Your career just starting off. I could, and Lil Yachty got that fucking Beyonce type following. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
He can sing his.
I was
fans
literally about
on
to
her,
say,
she
they can
be
make them
done.
shut her down.
Done. You know what I'm saying? That'll be over with. She be canceled in a month. Easy.
And crazy thing is, I've never heard of this bitch until just
Never.
now.
Yeah, she popped up on my feed a couple of times, like a few months back, and I just been keeping an eye on it because I wasn't impressed at all with the freestyle. And I thought, maybe it's just the freestyle. She wasn't feeling the energy. And then I seen like a World Star video or some shit of her actual like music video, just as trash.
Trash.
Buku monotone. She talking about all this drill shit and this and that. Like she may be living like that. I'm not trying to judge her gangster. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
I'm just talking about
Talent-wise.
Talent-wise, it's not there. Like,
Right.
drill rappers, if you're monotone, you gotta at least be coming with bars. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, Pop Smoke probably had, like, the calmest voice.
Right. And that shit was hard. Hard.
Nah, see, when I think drill rap, I think of Chief Keef. Like, you ain't gotta bar me to death. You know what I'm saying? Just like,
Sometimes
Right, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And that's why it was like super like fuck out of here. Because that's why I like G Herbo. He ain't like the hypest voice, but he give you bars. You know what I'm saying? The shit is fire.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
bars are different. Bars are different. Like I went down the rabbit hole of what are they called? Contra Coast? I went down the rabbit hole of Coast Contra. I went down the rabbit hole of them the other day, and what are we doing? Like,
shit. Them boys is fire.
insanity. I hope you didn't misinterpret what I was saying. Like, they are fucking insane. Like, I'm like, well, how are these dudes not famous?
I mean, in a sense.
Like, well, no, they're Spotify. They got 300,000 listens a month.
And that's the thing.
That Never Freestyle's the one that really, like...
Hip hop isn't the popular
not
genre
what it is
anymore. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It's more of the drill pop rap.
I'm glad you said that.
Yep, it's a good segue,
Drake.
wasn't it?
How did y'all feel about what Mos Def said about
Yasin
Drake?
Bey.
What he said?
Disrespect
Sorry.
man.
Sorry, Yasin Bey. How did you
Formerly
feel
known as
about what
Mos
he
Def.
said about Drake? Drake is not hip hop.
Um,
I've heard both sides of the coin. The Reverend Vitamin Q said that Drake could never be hip hop.
Drake as an overall, Drake as an overall, I would say fits more into like a pop rap than hip hop. Now, does he have hip hop records? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. There's records that he has plenty of.
He's
that
dope,
you can
man.
consider hip hop to
Drake's
its
dope,
truest
man.
core.
Lyrical.
Yeah.
Drake be having bars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
first gen Drake does.
What you mean?
When Drake first came out.
When was the last time you listened to a full Drake project? Honestly.
Never.
Exactly. Usually if you go listen to a Drake project, there's at least a couple of songs on there where he reminds people that he is dope.
Yeah. Yeah. The most recent one I heard from him, and I'm probably sure there's another one, but that Churchill Downs with him and Jack Harlow.
I didn't even hear that yet. Oh, wait, yeah, I did. I heard that. Yeah,
that
yeah.
nigga shit all over that verse. I was like, God, that even asked Jack Harlow. They was like, did you hear Drake's verse? And was like, I gotta go put some more bars on. It was like, absolutely. Absolutely.
But what I do love is like they have the first person shooter with him and J. Cole.
That shit was hot.
What?
That was hot.
That was that.
See,
and
but
then-
and that's one of those where it's subjective at that point because
No, it ain't.
the beat is very, pop rap or just rap in general, if you want to call it that. But the lyrics behind it is very hip hop. You know what I'm saying? They bar you to death on that fucking song.
Like, that's what I was saying. The first person shooter, and then I always go back to what's the name of that song? M's. I got M's on my mind and a pen. I got
yeah. I
Tens
know what
on
you're
my
talking about.
mind
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they 10. With Lil Baby.
Yeah.
Cole killed him on first person shooter.
Absolutely.
Lil Baby killed him on that track.
Absolutely.
I'm from the 4, but I love me a threesome.
Lil
She know the
Baby,
secret.
Lil Baby on the slick is nice. He gonna be like that too.
His voice ruins it for me. Like, granted, I love Lil Baby. I love Lil Baby.
That's what got him in was his voice.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But like, to me, he sounds, and we've had this debate before, he sounds mumble rappy to me. And I have to listen to his tracks a couple of times and then I'm like, oh shit, he's spazzed.
Even he can say that though. He was like, when I first started rapping, I wasn't enunciating. Right? He was like, now that I've got some more years in it, people can even, he was like, I even noticed that you can hear what I'm saying better. So it's more of a young thug, if you will. Had to grow into his enunciation.
I've never.
We walk around with them bands and them dripping. This gun ain't gonna jam when I blow. I ain't miss it, bro. When I first heard that shit, I was like,
I'm not a goat, but I fit the description.
bro. When I first heard that shit, I was like, who is that? And I was like, Lil Baby, ain't no motherfucking way, bro. Ain't no motherfucking way.
That nigga Lil
That
Baby
verse
be
put me
snapping.
on Lil Baby.
What?
Yeah.
I'm like, I need to know how Drake feels. Like, because he did the first verse, he did the hook, and then he sent it to Lil Baby. And was like, yeah, just do whatever like you gonna do. And then like he probably got it back and was checking his emails. And was just like, oh yeah, like look, just I'm gonna send it to my manager, send it to whoever, like just put it out. And then one day he's just actually was like, yeah, everybody was loving the track. Drake was like, yeah, I forgot to listen to it. I should go throw that on real quick. And then he was like,
I fucked up.
As soon as that bitch come on, it's out from the phone, but I love me a threesome. Didn't even see no other secrets.
I just got Eminem. But nah, I first heard that shit when I don't know if y'all saw the video. I'm sure y'all have, but it's the white girl with the Bud Light in her hand, in the dress, and she's like rapping that shit.
Baby's verse was so hype. A little white girl at a fucking wedding lip synced it.
Word for word.
Went viral and started making money.
Yep.
I love her. I do. Every time I see that video, I look at it like 5 times.
Yeah, every time.
It's mainly just to make sure that she was still a fucking bridesmaid, not the bride.
No, the bride was. What's funny is the bride was in the video rapping on. She knew every word too, but then she was like, "Yo, my girl going off. I'm about to."
It's her shit. It's her shit.
But how do you feel about Yasin Bey's thoughts on Drake?
I agree.
He's target music.
I agree. It's safe. It's safe rap. Like as much as
And there's
people,
nothing
as
wrong
much as
with
people
that.
try to throw the little violent shit on him and say he's talking about this, overall Drake is safe rap. It is again, it's no disrespect to his quote unquote gangster if he feel like that. But it's safe rap. That's what it is.
I think his fans get him more fucked up than he does.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
I think, and like you said a second ago, like there's no disrespect to Drake, but he's safe. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with being a safe rapper
check
at all. Wiz Khalifa is a safe rapper. He's a safe rapper.
I feel like he's shooting
accounts.
before Drake would.
On all accounts.
I don't know. When you let me hear that old Wiz, I was like, yo, I feel like.
Oh, well, yeah. But, you know what I'm saying? You say the same thing with Drake, though.
Mixtape
It was a
Drake.
lot grittier.
Mixtape
You know what
Drake.
I'm saying? So it's all about what you turn that career into. Now, if you look at Snoop Dogg is now safe rap.
Safe.
The nigga's got a song called 187.
He's got a show with Martha Stewart cooking.
You gotta protect your brand.
Exactly.
Yes.
It's all about that brand.
And that's where it becomes the is it worth it situation, because it's like you could go the route where all your old homies in the hood think you're real.
Right.
But now you're not going to reach that superstar
You're not
status.
going to be played in tournaments.
You're not going to sell out stadiums.
Exactly. Okay, so not to cut everybody off,
No, go
but
ahead.
to speak more on what Mos Def was saying between
Yasin Bey, don't disrespect the God.
Exactly. Yasin Bey. Thank you for correcting me. To speak more to what he was saying, like in the sense of hip hop though, it's not the same as like a Coast Contra. You know what I'm saying? Where it's more rooted in actual hip hop. You know what I'm saying? The breaking down of beats and cadences, and it's not so much about if this hook is catchy, but if I can deliver a bigger message while delivering something catchy. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, that shit doesn't sell in this world. You know, back when it was cool to be lyrical and have messages in your music that's a little deeper, it was easier to sell. J. Cole set himself up to be able to deliver them type of albums out to the world now.
Who's Yasin Bey?
Mos Def.
Most of them.
I mean, look. Sometimes you just gotta take like one of the ghosts like that. You just gotta take that shit as law. I mean, we don't have to, but it's like,
I mean,
it's not one of them things you hear and be like, nah, he bugging. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but niggas is, of course, they all the old niggas always trying to shit on the young niggas. It's not even that. Like, if he's probably one of the most purest MCs
Oh my God.
we have left in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, so to not take his opinion as law is kind of disrespectful to
Hip-hop.
the art of hip-hop.
Him and hip hop, yeah.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's more or less of we need to take that opinion and take it as that. It's an opinion. Now, granted, he's probably right in a sense. You know what I'm saying? If you break down the science of hip hop and rap,
A lot of people have different
all
definitions.
of the subgenres that have generated from hip hop itself, then you can say, yeah, it's hip hop. But if you're looking at the base of what hip hop is, no, it's not
Right.
at all.
It's pop.
Exactly.
It's pop.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
we just need.
And I see nothing wrong with that.
Right.
We just need somebody to come out Like, what's your boy? Is it Seth Rogen?
Sure.
Your boy from
I'm
Knocked
wondering
Up.
where this is going.
When
boy
your
from
boy
Knocked
came
Up,
out and
Seth
said
Rogen,
he was
yeah.
like, Tupac is trash. And
No,
he
that
come-
was Lil Xan.
I don't know who it was,
Lil
but I'm
Xan.
saying he said that shit,
Yeah.
and was it Seth Rogen?
Seth
He
Rogen.
commented on that shit. He was like, first off, fuck you, bitch. Somebody just need to come out and just like just say some shit like that to whoever said
Well,
it.
that's what Drake did. He responded with one of Most Def's lyrics, and it was basically something. It's a track called "Yumi Says," and basically he, in a sense, he says something like it was almost like a Simon Says type of thing, and something about Yumi says, "Let the artist be the art, or the art be the artist," whatever. Something in that.
And that's where Drake
That's
fucked
not
up.
verbatim, but
That's where Drake fucked up. Because it's like, I was about to call him Bay, but I feel like that would sound weird. But Bay comes out and he says, like, yeah, Drake's not
call
real
him y'all
hip hop.
said.
You know, whatever the case may be. And Drake's response to that is like, oh, let the artist be the. Why didn't you just come out and say, yeah?
yeah.
But I feel like Drake wants to use that as like hating. And maybe he was by calling him target music or like whatever the case may be. But it's like at the end of the day, look, I am the #1 most streamed, most paid artist out. Okay.
But there's nothing a person or man in the world hates more in the world than being called soft, and that's basically what he called it by calling him target music.
Yeah.
He doesn't want his music to be considered.
Dog, I'll
target
sell
music.
you. Like,
You know what I'm
at
saying?
this point,
Like,
that'd be my thought process.
That's
I outsell
at
you.
that point, I wouldn't have gave it even. That'd have been one of those I don't give no attention.
And I'm not even paying attention to you.
Right.
Like, and not to say that like that's not to disrespect the great Mos Def, but like at a certain point of it's like if you're here and I'm here, like record sales, which in the terms of hip hop, that's another thing that people get fucked up. In terms of hip hop, record sales don't matter. Like that's not what we're talking about.
Right.
But like I sell more records than you, I make more money than you, I'm doing more than you, I have all of this other I don't care what you say about me.
Right. I guess it's
irrelevant.
hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? At that point, I guess it isn't. You're right.
Yeah.
Because obviously, you're not making this money.
Right.
You
So
know,
obviously I'm
At that point, I'm popping my shit. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm,
Drake. So correct me if I'm wrong, but like Drake can give you bars, but I've never went to Drake or heard Drake give me like substance from rap. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, nothing like
That's big studies. Sorry.
Yo, get him the
nothing
fuck
like
out of here, bro.
nothing like political or
Call to action.
call to action, super subjective to like culture or community or nothing like that. But he's giving you bars with depth to where you hear that bitch at least a good 3-4 times and you like,
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I give you
Like,
that.
you
Yeah.
know.
Well, no, like
and to me that's a bar with substance. Like you hear it a couple of times and you like, yeah, I know it was cold, but he meant something else. And then you finally catch it and you like, motherfucker.
Yeah.
But
You know what I'm
like,
saying?
you could look at somebody like 2 men get thrown into the gulag, and it's like, yeah, only one of y'all's leaving alive. Both men get thrown in there and they start fighting. Once you get done fighting, one man emerges, the victor. And it's like, yeah, I was fighting for my life. I got out. And then you got boxers. Boxers get into the ring and it's technical. It's, watch his left, turn, hit, blah, blah. So it's like the guy that got thrown into the gulag, you can look at him and be like, he's not a real fighter.
Right.
He just got thrown into a situation where he had to survive.
Right.
But then you got boxers that it's like I had to like take my left, take my right. Those are two different enemies.
hate you for that.
I had to switch, move, hit, duck, hop, hit the right, haymaker, uppercut, come to.
I hate you for that.
You know what I'm saying?
That
It's
makes
like-
sense because now essentially you're saying Drake is Mayweather.
I would say most Def's Mayweather because hip hop's more technical.
Right,
Like
exactly.
you're coming out with like you're writing things and like but like Drake's just trying to make the next check.
Yeah.
I thought hip
Drake's
hop
just trying to
was
keep
the
his
deeper
money.
version of rap.
No, because hip hop's more to me. Hip
Hip
hop
hop
is more
is the
skill.
original. Rap is a subgenre of hip hop.
Like me and
So wouldn't that be Drake?
like when we like
Well, yeah.
when we
technically,
interviewed.
that's why I said he's pop rap.
Well, it was like when we interviewed D-Day and like him and I got into that little debate about like Eminem, and it's like to me Eminem is like you're taking like all of us in this room speak English.
Right.
But you're taking the English language, bending it to your will and like almost on a scientific level, breaking down how words work, sound, and move, and then putting them together.
You're like a battle rapper.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like,
I'm gonna break the word down. And move.
you're like a straight up battle
And
rapper.
then you do all of that, and then now you have like almost like a chemist in a lab. Like, yeah. Okay. Almost like a chemist in a lab. Like you're
Nope,
putting
you're
on.
going again.
God damn it.
Just pull your pack out to the front. It'll make it easier for your life. Don't. Why do you have to be such a pain?
But it's like then you take the.
It worked.
So fuck whatever works. But it's like you take the you're taking like the science like almost like Breaking Bad making meth. It's like you're putting all of these chemicals together and making something out of it. And to me, that's like you look at Eminem, you look at a Yasin Bey, you look like a Big Pun, fucking Jay-Z, like all of these different guys, like they're putting words together and like ways that like the billions of other people on the planet that speak English can't put words together like this.
Right.
But then you got people like Drake that's like, I can also put words together like that. Maybe not, I can't speak for him maybe being able to do it at the level as the men that I named. However, I can say these words in a way that'll make you feel good. They'll make you dance. They'll make you party. They'll make you do this. They'll make you do, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I've found a different way of approaching it and make more money than y'all.
Look, I respect it. There's, like you said, there's nothing wrong with it.
I gotta pee.
You know what I'm saying? But what Yasin Bey said about him, I won't butcher it. What did he say accurately about him?
Basically, he said he was Target music.
Target?
Like if you would be in Target, you would hear Drake like playing. You know what I'm saying?
Again, there's nothing wrong with that. That's Mayweather. But nigga, if you can get your music played in Target, like you know.
Right.
But yeah,
but that's
like,
what he's saying though. Because
like
you
he
won't
turned a diss song
hear,
into a fucking club song.
You won't hear. That's his point behind that is you won't hear like a Tribe Called Quest in Target. You won't hear fucking Jungle Brothers. You won't hear. I mean, if you in Guitar Center, you'll hear Jungle Brothers because we play that shit. You're gang.
You be having aux?
Nah. We just got a nice little mix that be playing.
Oh.
Nigga, we play Superfly in the store. I mean, that bitch feel like I'm a jive motherfucker.
Hey.
But you know what I'm saying? Just that, you know, that meat of hip hop, like that type of music, that shit like that. They won't be playing the Roots.
Yeah.
They won't be playing Coast Contra. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They might not even be playing J.I.D. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? It's just that type of hip hop. That's what he means.
But that's what I was saying
When he means hip hop, that type of hip hop.
When it came to the discussion that me and D-Day had, it was like when he said about Eminem, where he's just like, yeah, Eminem's not doing it no more. And it's like, yes, he is.
Put your mic thing back where it was. Like, nigga, it was working. I'm not
No, that wasn't you. But it was like when me and D-Day had that conversation where it was just like, he's like, yeah, Em's not doing it no more, like whatever the case may be. It was like, no, Eminem's still doing it, and that's kind of the common ground that me and D came to was it's like I do love Drake, I do love all like the extra music or like the regular music and everything like that, but every now and then I need somebody to bar me to death. I need to hear somebody that is taking the sport of rap and just putting together some putting together like some crazy lyrics and this way and like, you know, Walter White in the laboratory, you know what I'm saying? Like putting together some crazy shit that I've never heard before.
Right.
And that was why like with
that's when I go to battle rap.
And that was why with Coast Contra, that's why that was amazing to me. It was like that one, hip hop, cheap hip hop, you can't stop this type of movement, but let me tell you about the time I almost died over some coochie. Like I walked up to her like, what's up, baby? How you doing? Like that. Like, when was the last time we heard a verse like that?
Not in a long
It's been a long time. And like as soon, like I said, when J. Cole dropped that album, when you know X, Y, and Z have, it's like a breath of fresh air. Like you just haven't heard that type of shit in so long, and like that's why I went down the rabbit hole and I just listened to all of Coast Contra and amazing, amazing. What else happened? Did everybody talk at once now?
Shit, goddamn 4 to 7.
What other videos did you send? I'm more curious now what your bullshit is.
I be sending a lot of bullshit.
Oh wait, no, that was that one.
And I be high doing it, so I don't remember.
That's a fact. What's this other one? Oh, didn't even know.
They better not, bro.
Drake is pop to me, in the sense like if I was in Target in Houston and I heard a Drake song, it feels like a lot of his music is compatible with shopping.
Commercial music.
Or it's
Commercial music,
shopping with an edge in certain instances.
Fair. I like Drake's music, but I understand exactly what you're saying.
Of course, I mean, I
it's
get
commercial, entertaining, fun, good,
it's
formulaic music.
It's likable.
Likable music, yeah.
It's likable.
But is it? I'm gonna leave you alone. We're gonna move on.
So many products.
So many SKUs.
So many SKUs. Look at all these SKUs. Oh, so many products.
So much merchandising. So many barcodes.
I love this mall.
So many plants.
Look at this place. I mean, look at this place. They have everything. Everything's here. They have everything here. Oh, this is great. This is a new Drake. You hear it? It's great. Okay.
Fucking shit.
Like, is Drake?
Oh man. Shout out to Yasin Bey, man. I fucking love him so much. Also, if you want to feel old,
echo it into your mic.
huh?
Yeah, echo it into your mic.
Am I? Sorry.
Because you had the headphones there.
If anybody wants to feel old, the Teletubbies' son baby just welcomed her own baby.
You know what I'm saying? Tinky Winky. Oh.
Dipsy. La la. Po. Teletubbies. God damn it.
Teletubbies.
Say hello. Oh. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, man. What else happened this week? What else is going on? Biden cancels $5 billion.
Go to Lord.
Biden cancels $5 billion in student debt. Turtle?
No, the fuck he didn't. No, the fuck he
My
didn't.
shit's still on my balance.
That nigga ain't called me. If anybody knows an actual student forgiveness link that I can get so I can get on this Joe Biden plan, let a nigga know. Because I'm not answering my phone for no more student forgiveness plans. They got me for COVID for maybe $800, and I found out it was some bullshit. I'm not doing it no more. That's $800 too much. So, if anybody knows the link to Old Joe's, let a nigga know. Service announcement.
Bruh.
Please help me out.
How do you do like a mid-roll pause and just be you sitting there and like,
What's up, everybody? It's your boy TRTL. And I'm not here to tell you about BeatStars. I'm here to tell you I'm having fucking problems.
I'm having troubles.
Oh, shit. How do y'all feel about the Super Bowl performance coming up? Because now we have...
They already wrote the script.
I'm just trying to get there, bro, right now.
They already wrote the script, so y'all gonna make
But
it.
we got Usher, we got Reba McEntire, and we got Post Malone.
That is an odd combination.
And that was
Post Malone and Reba McEntire, I can see.
I don't get
Usher?
why Usher's there. But Usher's headlining. Like, it's his show.
Y'all didn't learn your lesson yet. Y'all better stop letting Usher perform. He gonna take your bitch.
What? Because Taylor Swift gonna be leaving.
Yeah.
Fucking Usher.
Gonna grab up on your waist side.
Uh-huh. This is my confession.
Usher can touch me how the fuck he wants. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, they said it was gonna be at the 49ers Baltimore Ravens Super Bowl. Niggas gave up the NFL script.
Bro, I do not want to play Baltimore again. I'm gonna keep it a bean.
Yeah, that was a fucking nasty game, dog.
Bro, I can't.
I remember that shit. We was on bourbon for that.
What?
No, I was letting you expand, big brother.
I just can't,
That
bro.
nigga was
Like,
having trauma flashbacks.
what? Bro, I'm not over the Joe Flacco loss when he fucking cheated us. And then we played Lamar Jackson this year. And I watched Lamar Jackson play everyone else as well. You just cannot stop that little black motherfucker, bro.
You can't, dog. You can't.
You can't,
Once he
bro.
busts a move on you, that's a wrap.
Yeah, you could put 2 quarterback spies on him, and he's just gonna straight through you. Like
He got fucking whole vision like a motherfucker.
bruh, like I don't want to deal with that. Like
God forbid he ever go to prison.
Like football guys, forgive me, but I found myself watching the Texas and Baltimore game just like, Lamar, please just hurt your ankle. I don't want, bro, it's so bad. I don't want to deal with that. Like, and I know we still have to get to the Super Bowl, but like if we do, I do not want to play the Ravens.
Right.
I don't.
Right.
How did y'all feel about NBA YoungBoy saying he's not really big on fatherhood? After welcoming his 10th child.
It's not a surprise.
Fuck it. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
I thought they were on a commercial,
Like,
bro.
no, I was That is the blackest shit you've ever done.
It was Popeyes on the TV.
Popeyes on the TV.
Let's go. Let's
Hype
go.
shit. That's what we do.
Right? Introducing a new sauce. Let's go, bro.
Honey barbecue.
Let's go. Big wings in the chat. Big wings.
Wait, did y'all see that video?
That was bad
Did you
time.
see that video recently? The chick, yeah, it was. The chick doing football bingo with her husband.
Yeah, every time we say something about the Cowboys or some shit.
They were watching the
take a
Cowboys
sip.
game, and she had a whole bunch of shit that he does during the games, and he was just like, "We're fourth and goal. What are we doing?" And then she would have like in quotations, "What are we doing?" on the bingo board, scratch it out, and then he'd get up and just be like, "Let's go, let's go." He would get up and just be like, just like hands on his face, like she had a whole bingo card of all the shit this dude do every fucking go.
Our real life just got upset. like, look.
Hey,
I'm getting upset.
don't fucking play with me.
Yeah, like
This is emotional.
yeah, like that's like being in therapy and you just see him writing in that fucking book. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck you, what you putting down?
And then she was like, she did some shit. It was like his little first. Oh God.
You good?
His little first down slow clap, and it was like they get a first down, and he. She was like, little first down slow clap.
Bruh,
That was the bonus.
I'm telling you, bro, when she screams bingo, I'm sleeping her.
No, she got bingo. She got bingo and went, got it, haha.
You fucking right, you better say it like that, because you scream bingo, I'm a
Just in the corner with the sheet of paper.
Yeah, you keep that shit over there. I think I figured out my football madness though.
What's that?
Like growing up and having anger issues and dealing with that shit, I think this is like my outlet to where I let it out. Mm-hmm. I think that's what it is.
Speak on it.
Like sitting here right now and watching this game and not being able to like scream at it, like it's physically doing a number on me. Like I feel like
You're talking like Porky Pig. It's thinking doing a number on me.
get fucked, T. Hey, I'm shaving years off my life right now, not being able to like, let's go.
I would say it does look like you're starting to get like contusions in your brain. Like.
Getting them turtles.
Starting to get the turtle veins, man.
Jesus Christ.
He can't help you.
He needs to. I need something. What was I talking about?
How was it building the crib?
You did that?
Yeah.
Let's go.
That nigga
My
daddy
first time.
daddies,
Ain't my first time building a crib, baby.
He had ladies, he's good with tools.
Hey,
Relax.
hey, say some.
They're gonna be like, can you hang up some
My bad,
shelves?
let me say it in Spanish. El Goodo Tulo. Bueno.
Necesito más culo. Duolingo, baby.
Hey, save some pussy for the rest of us, bro.
I'm out here trying to learn. Building the crib, yeah. Because I like weirdly, like in that gay shit. You'll see why in a second. Weirdly, in that gay shit, it was like whenever like Nikki was pregnant, she got to be home all the time when she took her leave, and I still had to go to work. So she got like I'd come home and shit would just be built. And I'd be like, oh, okay, cool. And then finally I was like, can I build the crib, please? Like, out of everything else, can I just build the crib?
Right.
And she was like, yeah. So I got to build the crib that one time before. So that's why but fucking Brett came over and helped me.
It's the same kind of crib you built before?
Nah. The
Oh,
one
okay.
at, the one at
You
her house.
cheated, nigga.
One at her house is way doper.
He say her house now.
Somebody called me earlier and was like, hey, where are you? And I was like,
I'm by Nikki's.
I'm at home, bro. And then they were like,
No, you gotta be like, wow, what's up?
what you need?
Yeah.
Oh shit, but yeah, today was something. I'm sick of it, bro. Like it's been first of all, I'm not sick of this. Shout out to Young Cap. It's been 10 motherfucking years. I don't know if that's something you should hit the button for. Like I saw you reaching for it.
You said shout out, so
10
I was like,
years of a celebration of life. Let's say that.
Yeah.
10 years of celebrating a life.
And what a life it was.
And what a
Absolutely.
fucking life it was, man. And
there we go.
shout out to the guy, man. And it's weird because obviously, and I think I talked about this back when it first happened, but like now, his daughter's reaching out to me to like go to the cemetery and like do shit like that, and it's like it's emotional,
Right.
it's draining
Yeah.
because, and I love her to death, she's dope, but like I was telling him today at the cemetery, I was like, the worst thing I think I ever did was give her my number. Like I literally gave her my number one day, and I was like, "Look, if you ever need anything, like I'm trying to be like the cool uncle. Like you need some help with something, and you feel like you can't talk to your parents, like I'll come get you out of like trouble or like whatever the case. Like if you need like, you know how teenagers are. So like that's when it became like if you need anything and you feel like you can't talk to your hit me up. You know what I'm saying, Uncle Scott?
She gonna fuck you up. She gonna call you about some math homework.
Yeah, right. I don't know Common Core, baby. I don't know Common Core.
I'm in a real bad situation right now. she gonna send you a picture of the math problem. You're gonna be like,
this one's
How
gonna
do
kill
I
you, baby.
carry for X?
This one's gonna kill you, baby. This one's gonna kill you. This is the one that's gonna kill you because I can't help you. But yeah, I was saying the worst thing I ever did was give her my number because like I was flipping through Facebook memories the other day and a memory came up from 8 years ago. I brought her and her cousins to the Children's Museum and we just went run around there for a couple hours and I took some pictures and it was a little picture of her in the apron at the Winn-Dixie and she was scanning items and it was fucking adorable. Yeah. And I downloaded the picture and I sent it to her and I went, look at you. And she texted me back, she was like, I ate though. And I'm like, why are you talking like that? I'm like, why are you talking like that? Like,
no, she
you still that baby to me, bro.
She be killing me with the little TikTok videos they be posting on her Instagram because we follow her on the Hangover page. Bruh, she be killing me. I be like, she is just like her fucking paw.
In the worst way.
Just like her fucking
In the worst fucking way.
motherfucker said I ate though.
She said, I ate though. THO.
They
And I
was commenting
like,
on the
no, ma'am.
They was commenting on the video. They was like, "Yes, we ate this." I was like, "Why are y'all saying these things?"
It's gonna fuck you up, but she be like, yeah.
Period. I was like, "Ah, not my baby."
Yeah, Uncle, I'll be out here standing on business. No, the fuck you don't.
You better sit the fuck down.
Boy.
We stand on business for you. You don't stand on shit.
Yeah, right.
Sit your ass in the
Man,
jail.
I'm about to go buy you a little stuffed animal too, and you gonna like it. Like
It's gonna be pink and it's a unicorn and you gonna love it.
Bunny ears, Nick.
Stop fucking playing with me. Nah, grief is weird though, bro. Cause like when I went to the cemetery, like y'all popped up out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
But like I'm literally
I literally seen the message you sent saying you was going once we got back.
yeah. And it was like I went and popped over just to like have my like look, stop it. Like we're talking about a dead friend, and you're like, fuck yeah.
He get it.
Let's go.
He get it.
Let's go.
You ever seen Bowie watch football?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
He ever flipped this whole fucking
Yeah, I was
thing.
gonna say.
And this bitch heavy.
He'd have threw something. But yeah, we were sitting there like just like I'm sitting there crying. It's been 10 years. And like there's been years that I haven't cried.
Right.
And like that's what makes it even weirder. And like Christian Radke, shout out to him. He was looking at me weird today because he was like, yeah, you know, sometimes I'll come by, like his mom's there. He was like, I'll come visit my mom and like, you know, say hi to everybody. And I was like, yeah, like there was a while like I was coming here with like a book and like I would just sit and read. And he was like, oh, okay. And And I'm like, dog,
Cat Williams.
as weird as this is, as weird as this may sound, there is very few places more peaceful than a cemetery.
Absolutely.
And it just,
Quiet.
it sounds weird to say, like look at Joe, like,
It's just like
because they're all dead, Scott.
you just leaving like the open things. Just like there's so many jokes here. There's so many, and they all just like
Make one or I'm disappointed.
no. They ain't got nothing to talk about no more. It ain't gonna bother you.
I was like the JFK shit when he got shot in his head, and it was like, oh, was he trying to clear his mind?
Nah, the coolest thing about that picture was your girl cheeks.
What, Jackie O with the yams.
Jackie had the yams, man. Like, that's so disrespectful.
Back there. Lay down.
But yeah, man. So that was more what it was. It was just like, bro, it's been 10 years.
Yeah.
Like it feels like just last year before, we were planning the 5-year like get together type shit. You know what I'm saying? At Tunnel Club.
Right.
And it's like, yeah, no, that was 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Like
10 years, dog.
weird
Quick.
time.
I feel like it was just happening in a blink of an eye, dog. Like the 10 years just.
And it just keeps
nothing.
going.
Yeah.
Like
it was nothing.
Like Bowie's stepmom made a comment today. She was like, 10 more years, Harper might be here with her kids. I'm like, yo.
Chill out.
Yeah, right. Like,
That's when you go, ooh.
Nah.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the
Back cracks.
Shut the fuck up.
She's not going to have kids till she's 60.
Yeah. Somebody, I saw that shit on Facebook the other day. They were like, we really used to be jumping off the swings when it got like to its highest point. It was like, boy, them niggas were fresh out the box.
What?
Yeah, fucking Lolo.
Niggas had all the good springs in them and shit.
Yeah. I commented. I was like, hey, I still got one good jump left.
Shit, nigga, I was busting my ass back then. I ain't fucking, my knees have defect, nigga. I got them bitches aftermarket. They sent me some refurbished knees. Nigga.
Some trade-ins.
I remember the first time my cousins talked me into fucking jumping off the goddamn swing. I got literally like level with the pole and just let go. Nigga, I came down and just crumbled.
You know you short. You can't be doing shit like that.
Right, yeah, I ain't rolled none of that shit, nigga. I just fell the fuck off.
Like he fell on Grand Theft Auto.
Nigga hit the jump button way too many times.
Fucking wasted.
God damn it.
Nah, I used to do that shit for a sport though. That's why I learned the tuck and roll shit or whatever like that.
Yeah.
I used to do that shit. I used to go high and be like, hey, y'all want to see me airwalk? Go that bitch into like Mission Impossible.
God damn it. Y'all got anything else?
Nah, man, I got pee a little bit.
Do you?
Got a little tinkle.
We got this Niners game.
I'll tell you what though.
What?
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelmed? Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you ever been swallowed? Have you ever been swallowed up? 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 Have you ever been swallowed up?
Yes, God. Yes, God.